Welcome everyone. As you can see from the fuck up, I hit the wrong button. So now we've got everything back under control. And welcome to your weekly edition of Smacked Up Wrestling Live, the only place in Central Scotland where we get to talk about wrestling. You get also to call in.
Hold on.
What?
Can you see it's in Central Scotland? We're international now.
Oh, that's right, we're international.
Right.
We're international now. So, with that being said, I'm your host, Will, and I'm joined by the greatest heel of all time, Martin.
Hello.
And we've got the German rising superstar, Flo.
Hey.
Kirsty will be joining us later on during the show. She probably will pop in halfway through it, and we'll talk about Raw and SmackDown, because basically what we got was a great return compared to the shitstorm we had on Sunday night. Basically, we're starting to see the matches now set up for SummerSlam. A lot of them we called it. The women's one, I'm a bit surprised it's a singles match. I'm very surprised at that. But at least now we're moving forward with the storylines and how they're looking, going straight into SummerSlam. And then the shock last night, obviously, because now it turns out the ending of the AJ Styles match was a botch.
Vince screwed me.
They pretty much confirmed it with the main event last night.
Yeah, a botch.
I got screwed. Vince McMahon's out to get me when he's done it.
The thing is, I don't even know if that would have finished a draw between me and you. I'd have to ask Kirsty when
I'm
she's
just
here.
saying it is. I don't care. I don't care for your facts. I was screwed.
Oh,
It was pointless and it's fixed now.
Yep. So
moving on.
I mean, but that shows you how fucked up things were. I was quite shocked when I seen that. But we'll get to SmackDown anyhow, because basically there were two good shows of wrestling. Confirmed now for SummerSlam is the Fatal 4-Way, which we called. I think everybody that's a wrestling fan called this. It's the only smart, logical conclusion you could have done with Braun Strowman, because he deserves a title shot. Totally deserves one.
Yes.
And it wouldn't be so not a surprise if he actually wins it.
Yes.
Oh, they've got to take the belt off Lesnar. They've got to take it off him now, because the part-time shit is it's done. It's done. You need a champion on TV. As long as it's not like what they've done with SmackDown, because now they're going next week. We've got a brilliant match set up to determine number one contender, but they need to change. Jinder's failed as a champion. Failed. He's totally failed.
The thing is, now it's pretty much easy to predict what's going to happen in the next few weeks, because
absolutely.
Shinsuke is obviously going to win against Cena, then he's going to win against Jinder, and then Corbin is going to cash in.
I think so.
See, I'm still thinking
that's the most obvious thing right now.
Cena's big moment to Mania.
You think? See, I was thinking Cena was going to win next week.
No, I don't. Even if he does, it'll just be the same scenario, because Cena would very well win, and then his 17th title reign will be a brief fart that doesn't linger.
Yeah.
Corbin will cash in.
I mean, even like the women's one, like if we take the women's title on Raw, I was shocked that it's Bayley and Alexa again. I'm very shocked at that.
Yeah.
What is Nia Jax? Right. Fair enough. You can talk about Emma.
What is Nia Jax?
That's
the question.
What is Nia Jax now? Because it's like you're shitting on. Like, people are saying Emma deserves a chance. This fucking thing exploded on Twitter, right? And it's like, yes, she did when she came, but she's been injured so many fucking times, and it's hard to believe that she could go a full run without being injured again. Plus,
I don't think they're going to risk it again.
And plus, if you look at the characters that are there, even though Bayley's character's pretty fucking stale, Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, Bayley, and Alexa, it's pretty hard to fucking like go in amongst them, especially when your character really has nothing to give back in return.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I know she was like big for was shagging Zack Ryder. That was it.
Pretty much.
That was it. That was basically it. I mean, shagging Zack Ryder, and then that fell on its arse. But another breaking news. I don't know if it's 100% confirmed, but it's looking that way. Black Friday this week.
Oh, yes, my favourite day of the year.
Black Friday this week.
So maybe we should do predictions.
Who's going to go? Who's going to go? That's the fucking thing. Who will go?
I think you're going to look at more people leaving NXT than there has been for a while.
I can see a lot. I can see a lot from NXT getting. I mean, there's rumours about No Way Jose is the big one that's going from NXT.
I don't know. Because he's on TV regularly. They do use him. I mean, we all know he's probably not going to have a place in the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
He's not got a gimmick that's going to get over with a big crowd. He does have a cracking theme tune, but I don't think they'll get rid of him just yet.
Yeah.
Because, as I say, still, he's on most NXTs, unlike most people.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, you get like a week's rest or whatever, but that guy's always featured whether he's got a match or a promo or a run-in. He's on almost every episode, which is really irregular. I'm wondering if maybe you'll get something like, what's his face that got injured from Sanity? I've totally forgot his name. I didn't really mean that. The guy Damo replaced.
Oh,
God.
yeah, I forget his name as well. That's how fucking memorable he
too.
was. But I know
and I think, and I don't like saying it, but given the fact that he went and made a film out with their purview, and he's had nothing to do for a while, I'm worried about Luke Harper.
I'm kind of hoping Luke Harper doesn't get it.
The thing is, though, if he gets released, he can go anywhere.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. I mean,
that's for sure.
I mean, I would just love to see him in ICW because he's the kind of guy they would grab straight away if they could afford him, and they probably can. At the moment with a relationship with WWE, but just the fact that he's been promoting this film that he made while he was injured, and WWE don't like you doing things that they haven't organised for you.
Yep.
So I think that could really count against him. And I love Luke Harper, but if any company with common sense gets him, he's going straight to the top.
Yeah.
Just like what would have happened to Cesaro, anywhere else in the world, any other company, he'd be at the top of that card because he's just that damn good. Luke Harper can have a great match for anyone.
Oh, yes.
And look damn good doing it. Especially,
he's a great wrestler overall.
Yeah. He's a big guy. He's still young. Especially in WWE terms.
He's younger than us, if I'm right, Martin.
Aye, and he's got the complete package.
He's younger
it
than
wouldn't
you.
do him any harm to maybe spend a year or two away from WWE, go to Japan, go around Europe, come to the UK.
Thing is, he'd be a monster in Japan.
He'd be a monster anywhere. He's a big bastard of a man, and I think he's great.
He would be a monster in Japan. I can see in the chat, McCord, Formal, Kali for NXT. Let's not talk about Kali, because it looks like...
and Kirsty is.
And Kirsty's
he's not
here.
mobile enough to wrestle.
Fucking... But did you not see...
Waiting on the bus.
Did you not see in the picture who else is back with Kali? He's ring announcer.
Ranjan.
Yes.
He's just a Raw writer. I think he might have been moved to SmackDown, given how bad SmackDown's went, mind you.
It's still bad, dude. It's still bad. I mean, that's the only thing. That's the only side of SmackDown I didn't enjoy. See, Ent Magender,
it's Bollywood ball bags.
I just can't go them. I can't go them, and it's the stable.
Really bad.
The stable's bad. I don't believe in the stable. I don't believe in Jinder as a.
No, he's not a threat because everybody around him
anything to do with him right now. You
the other
can't.
thing is, and I said this to you earlier when we were chatting. See that whole "I will now speak in my native language" of Punjab.
Yeah.
Just in case you forget where I am, you can't tell from the fact that I'm brown, wearing a turban, got that weird Taj Mahal kind of kebab shop font for my name, and that music with people going, just in case you forget that. I'm going to speak in Punjabi.
It's not even that. It'd be better if he just started talking in his proper normal voice with his Canadian bit. Just going,
hi there.
Sorry. Sorry, guy.
I got a help, buddy. I ain't your buddy.
What? Indian accent? What accent?
No, I mean,
I ain't got no accent, pal.
It's just, I just don't believe. I genuinely do not believe him as a champion.
No, I don't buy into him.
I don't buy him now.
No one does.
3 months have went by. We've gave him a chance, and nothing. It's not even like.
I'm going to meet Hughes Vomit. See tomorrow. He officially passes Daniel Bryan's combined title reigns.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
That's actually sad to even think about that.
Isn't it? And so many others that I've not thought of them, including like Mankind, for instance.
Yeah.
They didn't really hold it that long, but yeah.
But Jinder will never get back,
Yeah,
mate. Jinder will never
Well,
get that title back.
On the other hand, see, before all this happened, who would have said Jinder's going to be world champion? Doesn't make sense, and it won't make sense ever again. I mean, there is no upper, lower, middle card now. It's just, where do we need a business to expand or show up such a country? Get me a brown guy, get me a Japanese guy, get me one of them rednecks. That's all it's going to be now.
I mean, it's
Still UK world champion, the strongest market worldwide in terms of population and spending.
Kirsty says he should start talking French just to throw us all.
yeah.
That would piss me off. That would get heel heat right there.
But
Sacre bleu!
Is he French Canadian?
I don't know. I don't think he is French Canadian.
No, that's Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I know Kevin, but I didn't know Jinder.
Kevin and Sammy, of course.
Yeah.
The only Canada is French Canada. It's the best Canada in the land. I mean, it's there's just so much shit with the. I just don't buy into it. I just can't buy it. I mean, that's 3 months. We've tried to get it. Then again, I'll give you this, right? See if this could change your opinion. If it wasn't against Randy Orton and not the same 3 matches in a row, regardless.
If it was against someone that gave a shit,
yeah,
then who knows? But I really don't think that. Even if it was against someone more talented who could sell like nobody's business, I don't think Jinder can hold up his end. Like, nothing he does looks convincing to me.
Yeah, you can't take him seriously.
Yeah, just because he's got muscles, fake or no, it doesn't mean when he hits someone, it's going to make it look like they're hurt. You know? There's more to it than just how you look.
It either looks like he's going to hurt them, or he does hurt them, like Finn Balor.
Yes. Absolutely.
And guys, we are joined by the Queen of Canada, Terry Snow Queen, as well in the chat. We all,
hey, buddy.
Lady.
Everybody's coming. Will we be joined by Andre Corbio? We don't know yet. That's still. We'll touch upon that later on, because after we went offline, that still kind of blew my fucking mind. Andre Corbio.
That's still a shocker to you.
That's still the shocker.
It's going to be really nice if he does come on, and I'm going to go, "Who the fuck are you?"
I mean, it's still brilliant, mate. Watch anything he's done regarding with interviews. He's a big indie guy. Amazing interviews he's done, and like, see, just like me and Flo spoke to him. Like, we've had like an online chat, and I remember actually talking to him on one of Dave's shows about.
Yep.
Funnily enough, and it's actually came true. Do you think Jeff Jarrett will merge Global Force with TNA? Look what's happened.
Fast.
He actually he called it as well, saying it will happen. Apparently, it was in the buy clause. Give it a few months later, it's Global Force fucking wrestling. So it's one of the things that it really set me back. It really took me away. Like, fuck. I mean, we've only been doing this for nearly a year, and it's like it's been fun. Like, even having wrestlers listen to it, like fucking Viper. I mean, amazing. She's done her thing in WWE. Now she's gonna be back over Japan for Stardom. But the fact that she was in WWE even for one match is still fucking massive.
Oh, and I mean, it's the fact that not only now is she officially on the radar and, you know, put in this shift with them. I mean, that's going to pay off for her down the line. Chances are they've had a wee chat about things. She does know Regal because back last year when Regal did the stand in Glasgow, it's a comedy club, folks, and he did an audience with a wrestling villain again. Viper was actually there.
Because a lot
she
of
drew the raffle.
A lot of the IC guys
for the NXT belt I was trying to win and make the belt of this show. So they have spoke before. There's an existing relationship, and I've no doubt that they've sat down. There's been some words, maybe like, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great work. Get more experience. She's still really young. I mean, that's as well, and nobody wants another Paige.
She's only
25 now, I think.
Yeah, she's only in her mid-20s.
Around that age.
And when you see the build of her, you would never think Viper is athletic as she is.
Yeah,
Do you know what
and
I
that's
mean?
the thing though. Like she looks good.
Yeah.
She can do pretty much anything she wants in the ring, and she's a legitimate badass.
Oh, she's legit. She's legit. And a massive gamer as well, might we add. Which is good to me in Martin's books.
Oh fuck, aye.
But yeah, it's that that did set me back. Like obviously when you know like Viper listened, and we don't know if any more of the ICW guys have listened. I'd like to think so. We know Martin, you're close with Billy, and now you even have Andre. It's still, it takes a bit to get used to. Like you've known like these guys who they do the independent scene, and they're just going to listen to, at the time, just two 30-year-old guys talk shit about wrestling. And now we're the four horsemen, minus Kirsty, because she's waiting on her bus.
Aye.
She's raging as well. She's waiting on her bus.
Why is my bus always late?
Oh, she's raging. I can see in the chat. But like, if we're going into SummerSlam, the Fatal 4-Way match, like I said,
Formal behave.
Was one of the Bollywood boys looks normal and was like,
Aye, that's why they needed it out. Behave. You'll end up making Will say it out loud and we'll get banned.
don't make your mum time you out, because your mum can still time you out on the phone, and so can the Snow Queen. So can the Snow Queen now. It felt 4-way, it had to happen, because like we were saying, Braun needs a title shot. Does Roman need a title shot? Nah. But he won't win it. I'll be shocked if he wins it. It's going to go to Samoa Joe or Braun. The two legit badasses.
I wouldn't be surprised to see it go to Joe as a reward for all his hard work this year.
Oh, aye.
Both of them deserve it, so...
Yes, absolutely.
I would
go.
See, out of the two of them, I'd take any. I would take any as a champion. As long as it's not Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns, I believe, has had his chance. Let him build back up time. They're doing the right thing with Roman just now. That is the way it should have been done the first time. But with Joe and Braun, they two guys have fucking deserved it. Joe has took the scruff of that fucking show by the neck and dragged it forward better than anybody was going to think it was going to happen.
I think between his t-shirt sales and the merch that's been shifted of Joe's, and the fact that he turned what was supposed to be a filler feud with Brock into like one of the must-see things in any WWE show, I really, I'm
it's not even that.
Tempted to say that he would get the reward for it.
He's over with the crowd as well. Plus, he's a fan favourite. That is the scary thing. He is a legit heel badass, but he's over with the fans. The opposite of Roman Reigns. Yeah, exactly. It's the opposite of Roman Reigns. And then Braun gets his cheers. Of course. And Roman gets boos. Which is normal.
Every fucking crowd marks out when he enters the arena.
I'd be more worried if someone cheered a man who tried to murder someone.
Most people say that was only his revenge for Braun
for falling over inside an ambulance. Braun just was trying to scare him. Braun's a nice guy.
He was just
playing. He was playing.
Here's another.
Get out of here faster, ambulance.
Exactly. I'm trying to help you at the hospital. Shove.
Excuse me.
See, you're nearer now.
See the fucking Chris Jericho. I'm surprised he's back quite early.
Quiet.
I'm not complaining. I mean, he's clearly in...
Quiet.
See,
he's clearly in, shall we say, gig shape, not wrestling shape.
Yeah.
He's got his dad belly back again.
Dad bod Jericho.
He can work really good.
Oh,
match.
hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Heck.
I mean, the only thing...
Not a main event.
The only thing that I was like, if they rushed him back because of how bad SmackDown is, that's the only thing I could think of.
But they had to... This is part of their emergency to fix things because so much has kind of went out of whack over the past couple of weeks. And then, of course, I wouldn't be surprised if that AJ Owens finish gave them a little bit of a fright. On the other hand, I wouldn't be surprised if Jericho was just there to take that pinfall.
Like, he wouldn't mind. He doesn't mind the pinfalls. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, if he happens to be there that week and WWE's in town, like, do you want to come and do something? He goes there. advertises it as his revenge, and then he takes the pinfall, so it keeps everyone hyped for SummerSlam rematch.
Yeah.
Of course, and the rematch is actually next week, from what
I was about to
Owens
say.
is demanding.
So, what's happening at SummerSlam for AJ? We don't know yet.
No, we still don't know. We still don't know this. This title has been hot potatoed back purely on a botch. I know we complain about hot potato titles. Women's Raw title was bad for it, but to have
The thing is, though, this is selling these two as equals.
yeah. It's
like anyone can knock the other off on any given day. They're that close together, and that's fair enough, presenting them like that. Like last night in SmackDown, the story was AJ got lucky because Owens finished Jericho off. AJ managed to capitalise, and that's the only way he could beat Owens is by doing that little spur of the moment, quick thinking, because they're so evenly matched.
Yep.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned. It's not like, they're just going, I don't give a fuck about that belt, change it for just the absolute hell of it. No, right, when somebody won it last year, fuck it, get it back to the other one. Who gives a shit?
I mean, what we can do just now, because I know Kirsty will want a big rant. You know for a fact she'll be building her rant up because she's waiting on her bus. So why don't we take some calls just now until Kirsty gets here? Because Formal has said he is waiting in the chat patiently.
Formal's got a burning question about GoldenEye and N64.
The Mama Ghost is here.
How do you beat the Super Mutants? So, guys, just now we'll take some calls just now while we're waiting Kirsty. She says she won't be long. As soon as Kirsty comes in, we'll shut the calls down, let Kirsty have her say on Raw and SmackDown. So if you want to call in, description box below, you can get us in the Discord. Please like and share the video. Let everybody know Smacked Up Wrestling is live on the Game Info. I've still to speak to Black Wolf about changing this again, and he's going to kill me. I've not had a chance because I know he'd sat his driving test, so I've not had a chance to actually properly talk to him about changing.
You were just sleeping way too much.
Oh,
yes. Oh, Jesus, Angus has joined me in the room and farted. I went to sleep.
All right.
Oh, that's just lovely.
It's all right. My two's up the stairs with Marie, so I'm happy with that. Where's your cats, Flo? Are they all hiding?
One is sleeping behind me, and the other is still outside.
See, I'd be scared with cats outside.
Aye, totally.
Yeah, the thing is with Mummy, she's really old, so I think 16 years from now, and she doesn't leave our ground. So
right, that's fair.
That's not too bad then.
Yeah, I would be worried with Blackie, but she's fine.
After
What a great name.
After what happened,
modern.
yes.
Changing what it is, Wilf. Wilf, see, have you still got the template of this overlay you've made? I've got to add Flo's Twitter handle to it. He's going to kill me. Jordan's going to kill me. I'm sorry, I forgot to say it. I forgot to say Flo's now the fourth horseman of the channel, and I totally forgot to say. My bad.
You have to squish my name in there somehow.
Oh, I know. So let's take some calls just now, and I can see Formal right here. So from the Haunted Podcast, we have Formal Ghost. What's happening, dude?
Hey! You know what's real? Whoa, boy!
Hi-de-ho!
I'm waiting for Flo's voice changer. I'm waiting for
No,
Flo's
not this time.
No, this time. What have you got for me, Flo?
Okay,
Flo,
wait, what?
Formal, what have you got for me,
You
Formal?
changed.
okay, so I made a tweet, I think 3 weeks ago, saying, oh yeah, watch Great Khali come out and interrupt the match. And then it happens, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, you fucking
cussed us!
And then even in this fucked up way, he botched the entire thing.
I wish he picked up the cage.
It's not even that. What contract is Khali on? That's what I want to know. Because surely he can't wrestle. He can't wrestle. He never could wrestle to begin with.
It is a normal contract.
He can never wrestle to begin with, and he's not a fucking legend. So...
I can't wait for Muhammad Hassan to come out.
I believe his contract is to be a ring post. just like part of the ring. But of course, when he was sent down to the ring to do that, he botched it, being the Great Khali, and just shook the wall because he couldn't get to the actual ring. And since he can't talk, he expressed his frustration through anger and mildly shaking the bamboo.
Imagine him as a lantern with a flashlight in hand and pretending.
I bet he'd fuck it up. He'd eat it or something. Just stick it in his mouth, and then they go, "What are you doing?"
I mean, this.
I never thought anybody could sound like a retarded Andre the Giant, because Andre the Giant did not sound too clever in the first place. But somehow Khali does it.
No, Marty sounds like the fucking Dark Souls.
Dark
Souls
can't
things
wait.
you drop on the ground. They go very good.
You know what we need? Braun Strowman versus the Great Khali.
No.
Oh God, no.
No.
Braun
Not in a million
would
years will
destroy
that
him.
happen. Not in a million years. And that's exactly why Braun physically, not as in a wrestling sense, but Braun could easily kill him. Khali can't wrestle. He can't wrestle.
Can't.
Look, go on Google, type in Great Khali with a pair of shorts
Great
on.
Khali killed a guy. He killed a guy because he couldn't wrestle.
Look at a picture of him with his
That
shorts.
happened.
He's skipped leg day. I'm surprised the cunt can still walk.
Didn't Rey Mysterio kill someone?
No, was that?
No,
not...
he-
oh no,
he
wait,
did-
you're thinking of the guy that died in that match. He
Aye,
was
it was-
in Ray's team, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No.
Went to go
No,
619
no, he done a
elimination.
619.
Yeah,
no,
what-
but
what's
it was
the
the rope.
guy?
It was the rope. It was the rope. It was the way.
Wasn't it his neck snapped?
2 seconds. Wolf, I'll send you this one back over, dude. I'll send you this one back over if that helps. Let me know in the chat, dude. I can easily send this one back over. See, Wolf is going to kill me. Wolf is going to kill me. Blame Flo. Blame
Wait,
Flo.
what happened? What'd I do?
No, you're
They said
formal.
it's Formal's
You're
fault.
formal. No, it's your fault because you fucking said Great Khali, and Great Khali came back and ruined my fucking night.
Oh, dude, I was like, okay, knowing them being stupid, being the Punjabi prison match, he's got to be involved with it somehow.
Yeah.
It's
Let's see, there was one with Big Show and Undertaker, right?
yeah, but
And what
Yeah,
happened?
second one.
Because Khali was on roids
Yep,
and got caught.
that's the reason Khali wasn't in that match.
So they hired a different Indian guy.
They
I
just-
can't wait
Oh,
for the
Big Show's not
cruiserweight.
Indian.
They just painted him brown.
No, Jinder.
No, he was
no, no.
he
He
was
has
a
a-
different
he-
sign. Although he did debut with the Great Khali, I think he was like honestly. They tried to make him his manager, and then Great Khali didn't like the orders Jinder was giving him. So
thought it was
he did
Daivari.
his karate chop. No. It was Daivari was originally Khali's manager for a bit.
Yes.
Then they brought in Ranjan, and during his run with Ranjan, Jinder debuted, and he was giving Khali orders to help and all this, and they called Khali an idiot or something. So Khali gave him that big stupid karate chop to the head, or whatever the fuck that is. I hope it. Do you know they should just go all out if you're going to be this? Well, I say subtly, but I mean by WWE standards, racist. Why don't you just give him a move and call it the fucking snake charmer or something?
He did against fucking.
No, he charmed a snake with Santino.
He did. I was going to say,
I'm saying they might as well call a name that's nothing to do with it. Just have him whip his bob out and fucking slap people with it.
That's it, Agnes.
The snake charmer. That was Angus. Aye,
Angus.
somebody's coming in.
Martin, what we heard from Gallows in that interview you showed
Oh
us.
yes.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Oh God, he hates his wife so fucking much. I don't even.
No, it's the fact that he says. So I pick up the bags with her, and Callie raises his hand and goes, "No."
I'm going to smoke 3 cigarettes and she's going to carry everything to the 3rd floor.
I
Hello.
know. I mean, my God, why? What kind of person? He could probably just pick up the
It's the
bags
culture,
and
dude.
place them on the 3rd floor from where he was
I
standing.
know, but
Yeah.
it's that
Oh my
fuck. It's
God.
that
Have you seen
fucking
his wife?
culture.
She's like 4 foot tall.
Wait, are we talking about Mike Kanellis?
No.
No.
Why would we be talking? How
Kali-
did you get?
Kali-
Oh my god,
Treat,
dude!
Khalid
Where
treated
did
his
you
wife
get fucking
really,
Mike
really
Bennett
bad.
for that?
I don't fucking know. I
Only,
heard
you'll know
wife,
we're talking
and then I'm
about
like,
Mike Kanellis when I say. So how about the greatest theme song in the WWE main roster right now? That's what I'm talking about then.
No,
I
no.
think I can fucking
Greatest,
use the-
I fucking hate this
Oh,
song.
fuck.
But I like how they were.
I wish they would play this song, and then right after that, Bobby Roode would debut. That's just a fucking
They should
kill it.
have them tag and do a mashup called The Glorious Love Ever Known.
Oh God, no!
Oh
That's
god.
what I call my money shot.
Wah, wah.
I just stand there and go,
I actually had-
glorious.
You know what's really funny? I had an idea for a tag team, and it was for some reason it was Goldust and Bobby Roode.
Right.
You know how like Goldust is usually paired with like people that don't normally tag team with Goldust.
Right.
How fucking weird would it be if Bobby Roode and Goldust teamed up?
It'd be shit.
I
Not
thought
a
there was
bad
playoff
idea.
here.
No, it'd be shit. The reason is, look at the tag teams he's had. The guys have got to be legit fucking... Like, Bobby Roode's a legit badass, right? Take Booker T.
Bobby Roode's been basically built as that on NXT. Though.
Yeah, but as I was saying, look at Booker T, right? How when they were having that daft thing, we remember when he had the Tourette's with Booker T.
Oh, it was
Oh
amazing.
god.
Right,
It's amazing.
Even Booker T was funny. I couldn't see Bobby Roode being as funny as that. Or like,
Bobby Roode can do comedy. He's had to do
I'm
it
gonna
in
put him in
TNA.
Goldust. I'm gonna put him in Goldust.
That
Genuinely,
could work.
Like I would have him being
I
serious.
don't think it'll ever happen.
no.
I mean, he'd be the straight man to Goldust's silliness, but that's where Bobby Roode's comedic strength is, and keeping a straight face and delivering the sarcastic one-liner. He's
Yeah.
perfectly capable of it. Not going to happen, though. By the time he's up in the main roster and getting a wee run underway, Goldust, he'll probably be retired.
Yeah, good point.
Maybe, but
You guys remember
we
the
all know
Golden
Goldust, so maybe not.
No, he's getting to the point where Vince is gonna go, this is roundabout when Ric Flair had the heart attack, which is
Ooh.
why, of course, Lawler doesn't wrestle anymore.
They like
Sorry,
pairing
Lawler
him
had
with
the heart
black
attack,
guys.
which is why Flair doesn't.
I was going to say,
Justin
Lawler
Gordon.
will have a match, an indie match with somebody a couple of
Yes.
weeks ago. I was going to say that.
He's
Wasn't it Cody?
wrestling regularly.
Yeah.
He's
McCod's
and he still
came,
eats like mountains of meat.
McCod's came up.
McCott.
Glory dust.
McCott just brought a name for Goldust and Bobby Roode.
That's excellent.
Glory Dust.
Glory dust.
That works far too well
So-
for it
so-
not to happen.
So Marty, what are you gonna
Yeah.
tell them?
Tell who?
What are you gonna tell them?
What?
I'm your illegitimate son.
All right. Well, they all know that. They just are in denial about it. They can't handle my virility.
I was going to say, what did you do? Spunk your hand and throw it across the ocean?
That's how powerful I am. Eh?
It broke Mark's speed flying across.
It actually phased into another dimension,
Oh my god.
and then came out the
fucking
other side in the right dimension.
So,
How the fuck? Why?
formal.
Why'd they give Kurt Angle a black son?
So they can make fun of it.
Why?
storyline,
Don't ask questions.
Jeff
They
Jarrett.
should give him.
Jeff Jarrett. Everything wrong is
should give
Jeff
him-
Jarrett.
That's the answer to all problems in this
Yeah,
podcast.
Jeff Jarrett.
Why did this happen, Jeff Jarrett?
Why is Kirsty no here? Jeff Jarrett. Why?
My black son.
I mean, Terry Snow Queen, Mike and his wife, good grief, they make me want to stay single. No, that was because of Jeff Jarrett.
Aye,
It was Jeff
absolutely.
Jarrett. Jeff
The only
Jarrett.
thing Jeff Jarrett wasn't involved in was the amazing theme song.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's fucking awful, man. Right,
Formal, put on your Satan voice and sing it. The greatest.
see, Martin's doing the same. Martin's doing the same with Formal and Flo. He's doing the same as me.
I didn't even realise, sorry. I'm not awake tonight. Duh.
Right,
Change your name to Gruber. Problem solved.
oh, right, Formal, have you got anything else, Dids? And I can take another call.
Okay, I got one more thing.
Uh-huh.
Shoot.
Kirsty got her wish. Kurt Angle's got a black baby.
Kirsty has-
No, she wants a black
It's her
baby,
wish.
not him.
It's her wish. So,
She's living vicariously through Kurt Angle.
She's the woman that got pregnant
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck. I don't think your Papa, fucking Matt's going to be happy hearing
Would
that.
you say about my baby mama?
I think he's going to be happy, dude.
Kurt Angle.
So,
How
formal.
could you?
For the next thing
Cut.
you know, she's gonna sue you.
Yep.
Oh,
So
shit.
you've basically accused Kurt Angle of having sex with a minor. There.
Eh.
Are you really going to stick to this?
He was
This is-
he was in college at the time. I mean, college
Yes,
people are
but she
stupid.
wasn't.
She would have just been a little baba.
She would have been well underage.
Damn it!
And on that
So,
note,
I mean, this
formal,
is
where
the
can
film.
people
Oh,
find
I mean,
you?
if Chad-
Son
if
is
Chad-
accusing Kurt Angle of being a child rapist
Oh my God.
live on YouTube.
I mean, if Chad
Formal,
Gable
for
can be
fuck's
Daniel
sake.
Bryan's son,
Which he is. We all seen it. We all seen the documents. You are my child, woohoo.
Oh, formal, where can everybody find you, dude?
the Haunted Podcast, and then there's gonna be some stuff on my actual channel.
Yes,
Eventually.
like, this is what I got put in prison for. I called Kurt Angle a child rapist.
I was going to say that. Fuck's sake. Oh, when am I due on, formal? When am I due on?
I have no idea. Faye's out somewhere, like traveling.
Yeah, Face is really on the
Fucking
run right now.
Canadian.
Phase hiding. That's no worries. Formal, thanks for calling in, dude. I'll talk to you soon anyhow.
Take care, my son.
Peace.
Peace.
See ya.
There was
Or not, because he's a ghost.
Not because he's a
Yeah,
ghost.
that's true.
So
That's true.
we're still waiting on Kirsty, so we can take another call just now. And waiting to call in is Kayfabe Rebel. Welcome, Kayfabe. How you keeping, dude?
Podcast, and then there's gonna be some
Hey.
stuff on my
Hey,
Turn your
turn my-
TV down
K-
every fucking
Yeah.
time.
Thanks.
I just heard it on my phone that they put me on.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah. There's a
first,
slight delay.
like,
Yeah.
negative to be the mother of Chad Gable.
Right, what?
I said no. Kirsty would have had to been -3 from what the last guy said about being the.
Oh
the
yeah,
mother.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. She was not even.
Wouldn't make any sense.
That's formal. That's formal for you. He doesn't think things through. Formal.
But the whole thing about that angle is it's a rib on Kurt Angle, because when he was in TNA, he was banging the Raka Khan chick.
That's right.
So when they realized they had nothing to do for Jason Jordan, they're like, "Oh, we're just going to give Kurt Angle a black baby."
Sorry. Mike there went in a coughing fit.
They're on the U.S. title, man.
The thing is, I'm still see the Jason Jordan thing. I'm still to be like totally sold on it. I'm still would prefer Chad Gable.
Aye, of course. But on the other hand, someone who has the talent is getting a push, even if it is stupid. And he's good enough to get out of the shadow of such a stupid start to an angle.
Oh no, I agree.
And I mean, let's be honest, it's probably going to go to a heel turn when it turns out that this X somehow duped Kurt with Jason's encouragement and blah blah blah.
But
But that's further down the line.
could Jason play a heel though?
Yes.
That's,
Why not?
That's
If he can't, he's fucked.
I mean, we'll look at Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews could never play a heel.
Apollo Crews was never a heel in the Indies. He was always a face.
He's just
Yeah.
too smiley, and they've tried it. With,
But I think what they're doing with him and Titus right now is okay.
Yeah, but Apollo's kind of
works.
vanished a little bit in favour of Akira.
The problem with Apollo Crews, and they jokingly pointed out on air, is you can't take the guy seriously at any angle because he doesn't sell an expression. He's got that shit-faced grin
Yeah.
at all times.
yeah,
Smile all the time.
He can't sell a punch because someone throws a punch at him. He's got that bullshit grin. Oh, look, I'm happy to get hit in the face. Like, dude, put him in there with like a Kurt Angle or Chris Benoit. Let someone, smash him for real in the fucking face a couple of weeks in a row, and he'll lose that smile, and maybe he can get some direction in the ring, because you can't do anything with anyone that can't sell an expression. Might as well put a mask on the dude.
Very true.
Yeah, make him a black luchador.
Why not?
I'm surprised there isn't one.
The Conquistador number
True.
5.
That's what I'm
See,
thinking. Is there one?
there probably is, but I don't know enough about Mexican luchadors to know.
Do you know
There
what?
has to be somewhere.
There are enough
I
pseudo
think actually the closest
luchadors in the
to,
indies.
Ricochet is Prince Puma and Lucha Underground.
Ah,
That company's dead.
It pretty
Lucha-
much must be by now. Everybody wants out and they can't get out until the season wraps up.
Yeah, they promised everyone who's waiting to book indie deals that we'll be starting taping in May, and now we're almost in August. They told them, we're going to start taping in August, and that we're suspending taping indefinitely. Well, at least let them work indie dates so they can make some money instead of sticking them to a contract and not paying the motherfuckers.
Well,
That's
the
almost
thing though. They're just not allowed to be on televised shows in the US.
well, no, they're not allowed to work anywhere besides AAA.
No,
and they're all
Well,
quitting
like Ricochet, for
left and right
example,
because
was
of Imperial.
Ricochet
Wow.
just working the G1, but the G1 in USA special, but he had to do night 2 because it wasn't shown on TV in the US.
But don't start talking about G1 because Kirsty will fucking send you a hate message and threaten to kill you.
Well, G1 in USA was just more of a teaser than the actual G1, I suppose.
But
Oh yeah,
if you break
no, but I would say I didn't know she wasn't watching the day to days.
I was going to say that if you break a spoiler to Kirsty, or like what I do and tell him Nakamura's overrated as fuck, then you get Kirsty's rage.
she's got to break her neck.
She's going to come in here all fire and brimstone ready for
I've
you.
known her for 10 years, and I didn't realize she wasn't watching the day to days. And I sent her the update for the Kenny Omega versus Tama Tonga match.
Yeah.
I sent her the video.
Yeah.
She's like, God damn it, Rebel, I haven't watched it. If you send me one more thing about the G1, I will come to Texas and kill you.
Fuck.
Very subtle stuff. Very subtle stuff.
Very, very subtle for somebody at 5 foot. But then again, she is like a Jack Daniels drinker, this lassie. That's
good. She's from Glasgow.
I can't drink it. I'm a Jägermeister guy. I'm with Flo.
Aye. You're weird though.
Right
Jack
now,
Daniels.
I've got Jägermeister, I've got Jameson, and I've got Seagram 7.
I've got a vape. That's my night
Irish
sword.
whiskey. Some people.
I can't drink whiskey. I can't do it.
I
can't do it. Scottish guy and I can't drink whiskey.
Such a shame.
My fucking
And
grandpa, my grandpa would be disappointed
I can
in me.
assume from the pictures from the Battleground pay-per-view that Rajan, whatever the fuck his name is officially fired from TNA.
Honestly, don't know. No one knows what's going on in that company just now. There's a lot of people
because
leaving at the moment.
he was one of the agents along with Gregory Helms and Al Snow and all them.
Well,
I know Snow and Helms are gone, but that's all I'd heard.
I've actually
inside.
I've seen in the dirt sheets. I don't know how true it is, but they're actually in talks to try to get Gregory Helms back.
Why did they fire him then? Stupid bastards.
Helms got fired because he couldn't convince the Hardys to give away the rights.
I know, but like to do that and then go,
That shouldn't surprise him.
Fucking
because they wanted it's kind of like what's it called when Ranello got fired from WWE and then they rehired him to shut him up about the JBL bullshit. It's kind of the same because
up, but I don't know if they've extended it past August or if he's just doing NXT for a couple of months.
Yeah, it is good. I love the announcer.
Oh
But
yeah,
you've got the Impact guys tried to get Helms back because he's joined in on the bandwagon with Reeby's nutcase ass attacking them every chance they get.
Yeah.
And it's like, to me, my whole thing with it, I hate the gimmick. I think it's cheesy as all fuck. But if they're offering you $15,000 to buy a gimmick you will never make money off of again, why not take the 15 grand? Why try to highball and be like, well, we want 20% of your merchandise?
This is the thing, though, because they said to him, we want half of all your future earnings, not just in wrestling, but everything. There's no right to do that.
Oh,
no.
Oh,
the lady is here.
They're just at it. It's spite. That's all it is, because the Hardys spent their own money making Final Deletion. As Matt tweeted today, I think it was, what?
$2,500.
Thank you, Kirsty.
I don't even see that. I don't even get a chance to. I don't even get to say. And joining us as the Queen of the Ring, Kirsty, is just $2,500. Because I missed my bus for 5 minutes.
If you're seeing that fucking rain out there, you'd be moaning too.
It was here earlier today.
Kirsty, it's dry. It's dry where I am.
Kirsty, we had it yesterday.
Fuck on. Hi, hello everybody. How are you?
First it's the bus late, and then it's raining.
And then it's fuck everybody.
What a day.
I know.
Listen, I've been out for 8 o'clock this morning, right? I have a right to complain.
I mean, the only thing, like, see, like, if Gregory Helms is coming back, right? I'd love to see this.
There's a hurricane in town.
Yeah, apparently he looks like he's going to be back. Kirsty, I don't know.
Sweet.
I mean, how much is Molly Holly?
Company.
How much has Molly Holly been like in WWE stuff over the last little while?
Well, she did do Table for 3 recently.
I wonder if they'll bring her back.
Nah, she's not interested in going full time. They don't need her either. I mean, no harm to her. She's happily retired in another career now.
I don't even think it's like a wrestler, so to speak, but now like just like the like coming down to the ring, maybe like a one-off thing.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you seen her do maybe like a guest trainer spot.
I was about to say that as well.
NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lita?
No,
Molly Holly.
Yeah. Lita's working as a trainer right now.
Yeah, because she was doing commentary for the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah.
Who else is doing that? I know it's JR, Lita,
Medusa.
Medusa.
Ronda Blaze.
Yeah. Oh no.
Great choice. Because it'll make up for Lita and her horrible voice.
Pretty to look at, can't stand to listen to.
Can he wrestle for shit?
Actually,
you name one Lita match out a botch, and I'll call you a liar.
I'll have to go back and watch a few.
Seriously. Well, seriously, she was a liability. See, whenever she got injured, it was her own fault because she was landing her neck.
Naomi.
No, smart lassie. Well, she can't land her neck because she jumps arse first everywhere.
Well, good point. Arse first. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. I'm just reading the chat.
That's Champion's wrestling move right there. Map to the face.
Because obviously, because we need to update the graphics for the channel for the wrestling. Well, for graphics guy, Flo, why the fuck does your Twitter name be so fucking long?
Change it to Gruber.
John, be glad because I had to shorten it up because SupRisingStorm doesn't fit, so it was SupRisingStorm.
Gruber 3, Roman numerals, Gruber I. Problem solved.
You're determined to make him a legit diehard baddie, aren't you?
I think there's money in it. He's got the voice. Please, Flo, please say, it's McLean!
It's McLean!
So close.
You knew he was going to ruin it for you. You're his villain, and you're each other's villain, so it was going to make sense.
It's because of that old Die Hard trilogy game, the PS1. So quotable. All those baddies. It's McLean!
Oh, dude, don't say that. I want to pop back my PlayStation 1 now to play it again.
A bloody classic. You want to stay alive? Stay me! The Bruce Willis impersonator.
That sounds like...
I'll make me do it in this voice, please.
Try it then. Try it.
Never.
I need one of those.
Never.
Like a true villain.
He sounds evil, like a wee
I'm
evil
I'm
squirrel.
waiting on like Simon Says.
No one wants to see Simon Dean again, which is
disagree.
Simon's sister.
Oh no! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! There is money to be had from that, just with his little Sedgway thing. They need to bring that back. A health freak who doesn't walk anywhere. I love it.
The thing with that gimmick was WWE spent millions of dollars to market that supplement, and then did nothing with it.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was just like out of date, re-stickered Ico Pro. From the 90s.
They were planning to market it just like they did the New Day cereal.
Yeah.
And then when it fell flat on their faces, they just never did nothing with it. So now it's in the vault right next to the Ico Pro.
It's probably nuclear by now. Some
And then
rats
no
will
one
chew it and
talked
take
about
over the earth.
Bailey's gummy bears.
Yeah, that's because they're not bears. That's really annoying me. Look at these gummy bears. They're no bears.
What are they? I've not paid attention.
The-
Wacky weaving inflatable tube gimps.
Whatever the fuck her entrance bullshit thingies, right?
They're no bears.
No, they're
bears
the
at
little.
all.
Why would they
They're
not
the
just
little
call them
things
gummy
come down
tubes?
to, right?
Because WWE want to make me angry for no reason. Just as I was screwed out the title on Sunday.
Kirsty, before we give you time, right, gonna get the notes ready to find out if AJ won, where would have left everybody, right? Just get the notes ready, because I've...
Look, I already told you, Will.
I know.
Facts don't
Give me just
matter.
saying.
But,
The numbers don't lie.
I'm
The numbers don't lie. Sacrifice.
I'm gonna give Kirsty her time to talk about the wrestling. Rebel, have you got anything else? Dude?
No, I'll be here and listen. I'll listen let Kirsty talk before she kills me.
Kirsty, he's only doing that because you are not going to be angry at him.
So, Kirsty, because obviously you heard me, Martin's Flo's thing regarding Raw and SmackDown, obviously because you weren't here.
I missed half of it.
Right.
To be honest, we kind of just skipped over it and we were waiting on you.
Because
I actually spoke specifically about a thing.
Because it was two good shows. We know what's going into SummerSlam now. We've got Nakamura Cena next week. AJ retained his title after a botch finished on Sunday night, which is now confirmed. It's just to see what you thought of the two shows.
I'm just really happy that they managed to put on two shows, one after the other, that were really good. Like, really good shows. They never manage this. It's always Raw or SmackDown. But overall, I'm fucking hyped about next week's Raw and SmackDown. I thought they were great. But there's so many people complaining about SmackDown, and I'm like, can you all go away? Like, compared to fucking Battleground, this was fantastic. Like, SmackDown was a better show than their pay-per-view, hands down.
Yep. The better matches.
Actual wrestling matches, that main event, it made me so happy. It was so beautiful. And I don't care that they kicked out of two finishers, because I don't care. It was beautiful. I'm used to that with all of them on the indies. Like, this is a thing. But I really enjoyed it. The only thing I'm gutted about is we still don't know what the fuck's going on with the fashion police.
Oh, no. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's the real mystery.
The only draw is that I was like, no fashion police, but we're going to get Naomi doing a promo, really?
At least Natty insulted her belt.
Oh,
she
Natty is officially my hero. Like, she called that bitch out, and I was like, I clapped. I was sitting eating my dinner and just started clapping, and Matt
just
looked
dinner everywhere, all over her face, all over the dog.
But by the way, did you guys hear the crowd chanting, "You can't wrestle at Lana"?
Yes, because it was very loud.
It was
like,
very true.
Oh.
I mean, she's awful.
It's a bit
but
harsh. It's a bit harsh. It's not.
It is a bit harsh.
She's not Eva Marie, for fuck's sake.
Exactly. She can string a couple of moves together.
She can string a couple of moves together, and her character is fucking fantastic. I will be Lana.
But she's learning on the job, and it's such a shame that she's put in that position because of poor planning by those funding thing.
But so was Braun. I'll gear a year
Aye.
and I'll gear a pass to this time next year,
Well,
to
that's the thing, though.
SummerSlam next
Like,
year.
how many people in the past couple of years have just been putting that sink and swim, and the very few that have came up from that has been like Alexa and Braun, two of them, out of all those people that were just sent out there to die, pretty much.
Yep.
The thing is, though, is most people come up with like the basics and barely any character. Lana has a fantastic character that she can work or matches around. If she gets really smart about it, she can start putting in psychology and she can cover up how bad she really is.
Well, here's hoping.
Because the character is, and she understands that it's storytelling because she's an actress.
Yes.
She completely understands what this business is. She just needs to, if she can get her wrestling even halfway as good as her character is, I think Lana
She'll be fine.
She'll be absolutely fine, and I'm willing to gear a pass. That's why I'm not bitching as much about it. I know, you went in hard on her at Battleground, and I was like, how many matches has she actually had? She's had like 5 matches.
Kirsty, but what it was more, I was more angry at the booking, not realising it's like, well, look, she's green as fuck. You've squashed her twice before the Battleground, and then those kicks would just sum it up to the point where it's like, the girl is clearly not officially ready. I mean, she can have all the training she needs, and until they're confident competent as well, because half the time they fuck up down at NXT, the fucking trainers sometimes. But it's when she's...
Oh, I have to say the train's got better since Mr. Hugh Morris.
Yeah, I'll give it that. Yeah. But the fact that they've rushed her up when she's clearly not ready, it's not the
trainer's fault, though. I mean,
it's the booking. Yeah, that's what it all lies down to.
That'll be done to Vince going, I hear we
need a hot wand. Yeah. Aye. We need the hot wand to lead the division.
So we'll drag her up. It is. I totally put that down on a like Vince or whoever, because that's it again. Because her character's so good, you almost can let her away with it. Because I'm all willing to let her learn, and she's obviously passionate about it. She loves what she's doing. You can tell she's enjoying it. And they've given her the right gimmick of she can't wrestle. Again, it's a way to hide how bad she really. And then when she starts getting better, and no, just try to be like, look how fantastic Lana is. I'm glad that they've been
she will get better.
We know she's awful.
I believe she will get better.
Just give her more time.
But having, sorry guys,
well, dark matches is what she needs.
Absolutely.
But to have what happened to her, like with the squash matches, that just shot down her character.
I know, and it must have hit her confidence somewhat as well. Being, we're doing this big build for you. You've got the entrance, the music, the chair, the promos, and we're going to have one of our worst wrestlers go over you.
It was. I said on Sunday Night, Martin, and I want you to find this on Twitter. I think it was Matthew who shared that. But Lana's entrance is basically Homer Simpson with the saxophone. No, I mean it's a shame. It is a shame, but the writers have got so much to fucking blame on this one. And having that squash match clearly fucking does it has the confidence. And how many wrestlers have said it? They don't mind taking a pin, but it's how you tell a story. A squash match isn't a story. That's just basically we've got no confidence in you. You're pinned within 30 seconds. Daniel Bryan, case an example. WrestleMania 28.
Yeah, just showing her. Okay, drop.
Nope, have we lost Flo?
Don't know what happened.
I thought it was me there. I was like, oh,
no. What I was about to say was that they are treating her like a jobber and nothing more.
Yes. Yeah. Now, after what happened in SmackDown, though, it's getting turned into a storyline at last, which is good.
Sort of.
So we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
Like before, it was just cannon fodder. Now there's actually a point to it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, is our first matches, like, apart from the WrestleMania match, but it was a 10-woman fucking tag match, so let's not include that. Like, apart from that, she had Naomi in 3 matches, and then they're going to gear Tamina. How is she meant to get any better?
I know.
Well, I suppose she'll need to learn to sell or she'll get broken. You don't land that flat back bump, you're probably going to break your spine.
because Tamina's not that fucking good either. I'm still
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean,
I'll be
like-
surprised if she's still there on Friday. I will be very surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, she will be.
it's
She's got a
Friday, Black
storyline
Friday.
starting. That's what we're hearing.
Oh, everybody's gone. I heard you saying about Luke Harper.
Before
and it would
we'll
be-
finish off with Black Friday because I'd like some predictions from you. But I was going to say, a mention about Nakamura and Corbin, a much better match
Yes.
than what we had on Sunday
100
night.
times better.
Why didn't they have that good a match? I mean, there's no way that was the first time the two of them had faced each other, because they always do these dark matches or house shows so they
Yep.
can get into the swing of things, work out spots and all that.
I just
What
felt
the hell was going on
I
on Sunday
just-
night that everyone was
I've
off their
been
game?
Like
hearing-
Take the match on Sunday and think about it that there were no kicks, no hardstyle from Shinsuke, and then we got this match last night and was
Yeah,
Shinsuke was going all out.
What were you going to say, Kirsty?
I've been hearing more and more lately that that creative are not only scripting promos, but they're also putting together like move for move matches for like a lot of their people.
It has to be the reason.
Especially for pay-per-views, I've been hearing it. It's been the last 3 pay-per-views
And look
that
at
I've been hearing.
and
that
look
they're
at the
going
state
like
of them.
this spot
There's
and
only-
this spot and this
there's
spot,
only
and
been
they're
one
only
pay-per-view
being the
that's
top
passed.
guys.
one pay-per-view's passed, and that was Great Balls of Fire. The one we all laughed at, and that was tremendous.
And that's because you've got people like Brock who can do what they want. Like there was that interview
That's what
with
I was
Joe
saying.
last week where he was saying Brock just calls it on the fly. And I mean, who the hell's going to tell Brock Lesnar what to do? You know. And more people on the Raw roster seem to be getting
Apparently
away with that kind
Jericho.
of thing. I'm
But
not
that's the
surprised
thing.
at that.
You're bad. But the thing is apparently once you're at like Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins level,
Aye.
and they know like AJ Styles, they're like, right, go do a thing. But if you're under, like if you're mid card and below, like apparently, especially for pay-per-views for some reason,
Yeah.
like creative are coming and going, right, this is your promo, this is your match, these
Aye.
are your spots.
Can't help but wonder if maybe they just let Shinsuke do his own thing last night.
Well, I think they realised, especially how good SmackDown was, I have to believe that for the backlash that they got, I know it was Battleground, I'm not mixing up, but like actual backlash that they got.
It sums it up, Kirsty. You're right. The backlash everybody gave them about Battleground was horrific, and WWE have got to stand up and realise now it's like you cannot. A green person, I totally get. Say, do these moves, stick to your strengths. Totally get.
Aye.
I can agree with.
If they were doing it with Lana, I would.
But-
If they were going to Lana, this
But
is what
mid
you're
card
doing.
and above, even just at mid card, I'm not talking about like the higher mid carders. But they shouldn't interfere, especially creative, because creative. Some of them are
look at
this.
Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan completely. I know they're playing to the whole Kurt Angle thing, but he's an amateur wrestler through and through. They let him go and have a basically amateur wrestling match within the confines of professional wrestling, and it was the most like apart from his NXT, that's the best Jason Jordan's looked on main roster
Aye.
since that Wyatt family match.
That's what I'm saying. Like, seeing you actually sit back and think, right, okay, look at some of the creative ones that are there. Right, you've got Road Dogg, Jesse James, and like Fit Finlay. No disrespect to them, but how far did they fucking get in WWE? Let's be honest.
The difference is, like, when it comes to someone like Finlay has been everywhere. He has worked every style in every country you can think of. So, I mean, it's much like Regal. Okay, he wasn't a world champion, but there's no way in hell anybody would question Regal's quality.
No, that's the
The thing
thing.
is, though, unlike it with those two,
What
it's who's
agency
good
is-
at teaching and relating their ideas. That's where the trouble's coming in.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, right? See, if I was a wrestler, right, I would fucking pay so much money just to learn from William Regal than the Road
Oh
Dogg.
god, yes.
Oh, fuck yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Hell yes.
Like William Regal is an absolute hero, and
Yeah.
see the fact that he still says, even in interviews, like because people are like, "Is that Dean Ambrose match for like 5 years ago your last match?" And he's like, "No, I've still got a couple in me, but I'm waiting for the right storylines."
He
Like
can't
he's not
anymore
just going to.
because of
Why
the
can't
surgery that he had on his neck.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And that was one of the big things coming out of that that last time he was here. I was talking about it again when he's at the stand and he was talking about that knee surgery. He can't
I totally
land it
forgot
again.
about that.
Can't.
So,
Is that the same as like the Christian thing, the Edge thing even?
yeah, no.
No, it was a different injury.
Similar.
Similar, I mean, like if they fall and hurt their neck, then they're kind of fucked for the rest
Yeah.
of their life, so
yeah,
they can't
same
do
kind of
things.
idea.
So Black Friday predictions. To finish off in the show. I think the big one for NXT.
Actually, well, before that,
Yeah.
there's one thing that did not happen on SmackDown where I was like, why? Take a guess what?
Fashion Police.
No fashion, please.
Right. Why? Why?
I think they're building.
Kirsty said this already.
They're building that up. They were
Fuck,
building that up.
I didn't hear
They've
that.
kidnapped. They've just
They've
kidnapped
kidnapped them.
Fandango, and nobody is like. We've had attempted murder. We have fucking
Kidnapping
kidnapping, battery. Like what? WWE. What is going on right now?
Oh,
Like
the fucking
What happens when you hire reality TV
and
show
not
writers?
wrestler writers? Oh, fucking hell.
I
Or
just
decent
wish they'd
writers?
fire everybody but Jimmy. Like just let Jimmy write for everybody, and everything will be fine. Jacobs, that is.
Aye.
I was thinking like, are you hinting at Cornette there?
No.
God.
Oh no.
Right, so Black Friday predictions. I think the biggest one for NXT is Hideo.
Don't even. I will
think-
sob
I
fat,
would think
ugly
he'll go.
tears.
There's no need to, because honestly, the guy's been really unlucky. It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
No.
But I don't see what they can do with him now. Nakamura's taking his spot basically, and he's
But
Nakamura.
Kenta-
I think honestly, the best thing for him is to go back to Japan and be Kenta again.
Yep, totally agree.
Can I not just
Pretty
go back
much,
to Harley
yeah.
Bates because I love him? I mean, I know it's the same thing. Like, but like,
I'm sure he would at some point, but that's really the best thing for him right now. I think.
I would
That's-
murder me.
that's
he was
my-
there for like.
That's my big one. I think's going to happen. That's my big one. Martin, who have you got for Black Friday?
Well, as I said earlier, I think Harper's an outside chance unless it turns out he's the fashion police attacker with Rowan for no reason, because nothing else is logic. Again, I agree with Hideo. I'm wondering if you'll see. Oh God, I forgot his name because he's that boring. What's his face with the stupid hat and dungarees in NXT?
Almas?
What?
Almas?
Alves, yes. Because he's not happy there. We keep seeing stories about how he's upset with how they're using him and all this. And honestly, he's really forgettable. He's a heel, but he's not very good at it. He was not a very good face. He's not.
It was a
really...
better face. Like it was a wee
Aye,
face. And
but he
everything was
had
good.
his mask and he was in Mexico. He was fine. But he's just not settled in WWE. It's not working out.
Do you think Sin Cara's one?
No, because
so.
he'll boot fuck out anybody who tries to fire him. He's like this. He's this millennium's Haku.
Flo, who have you got for Black Friday?
It was for Itami too, but I'm actually going with Eric Rowan.
Damn it,
Maybe.
you stole mine. Oh fuck! I was not prepared for this.
It only came out today, Kirsty. It only leaked on the dirt sheets a couple hours ago.
Right, let me have a good solid.
I
think.
had pretty much no idea too. So.
Well, let's put it this
Talk
way.
amongst yourselves for
Will
a minute.
Zack Ryder go? That's the thing. Zack Ryder seems to dodge these every fucking year.
It's because he's so air that they know when they've got something really shitty on the mid-lower card that they can just throw Zack out there and he'll get a massive pop because everybody still loves him. Do you think Dolph will go?
Nah.
Nah,
I don't think they'll fire him, but I can see him leaving.
I can see him leaving, but I don't think he'll go just now.
I'm just trying to go through the roster of people that are only being used at the moment.
Dana
But I'm
Brooke.
staring at. Dana might be a shout.
Aye, and probably a bunch of NXT people that we've heard the names of once that just haven't worked. In fact, there's another one, Alia.
Yeah.
She's
They
out of there.
love her down there though,
No, they
but
don't.
they love her.
I can see more
When did that
NXT.
change?
I can see more NXT layoffs compared to
Aye.
the main card. I can see.
People who
I can
just aren't
see a
making the
lot of
progress they want.
females. I can see a lot of females
Mhm.
going because they're having the Mae Young Classic.
And there's a lot of people who now have their eye on.
Because let's be honest, right? For what everybody's praying for, if they get fucking Ronda Rousey, doesn't matter how many years you've been a wrestler.
They won't.
They,
She'll have like maybe a one-off 4 horsewomen match at Mania or something like that.
yeah, I think they'll sign. I think Stephanie McMahon will talk.
No
them
chance.
here. I think
They
she
can't
will.
afford her.
I think
She doesn't
Stephanie
need the
McMahon-
money.
Stephanie McMahon.
They
did.
can't afford her. No chance.
They couldn't afford Brock Lesnar,
Aye, they could.
but Brock Lesnar's more money than Ronda Rousey.
Brock Lesnar was undefeated in USC at the time they brought him back, and they had
I think-
pedigree.
I think
Ronda's never wrestled professional wrestling. She got a
And
good
they had her
pop
on
when she was
WrestleMania with Rock
unbeaten.
before, so
When she was unbeaten. You will have her probably for a one-off 4 horsewomen versus 4 horsewomen match at Mania, possibly next year. But other than that, no chance.
I think
She's
they
got
might-
her money. She'll do acting.
I don't know. Did I? Might I think they might do a part-time contract. I just have a funny feeling. I have a funny
Nah.
feeling. But if they do get, see if they do get her, and as a female wrestler, you've got to be worried because.
But she can't. They're not going to waste that money on her.
But I'm just saying.
Really help.
I'm just saying if they could, I think they will.
Of course they would if they could, but they can't.
But if you're a female
it's
wrestler,
too expensive.
well, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But she's a female wrestler. Like, see, looking for that spot.
She's not trained.
That's the point I'm making. It's like if you're a female wrestler and you're seeing her going to come in, then it's the spotlight's on her. It will never be you.
Aye, but it's still going to happen. I don't even know why we're talking about this.
No, because I'm just saying because like there is still the massive
I know,
reports
but
it's going to
like,
happen.
I'm just saying.
It's
Just saying
gonna
a
happen,
pixel by
dude.
the windy.
It's going to happen, dude. I think it will happen. I think
Nah.
I think they'll do something to get Ronda Rousey.
There'll be a one-off.
At the very least.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So who have you got, Kirsty, for leaving Eric Rowan?
Yep,
Is Kirsty still there?
that's my call.
Aye, I can hear you.
No, I can't hear Kirsty.
I know I can hear you. She's talking right now. And, like then,
No, she's not coming through in the sound.
I think he's trying to wind you up. Hello.
Kirsty?
No, I'm being serious.
Kirsty?
I'm being serious. I'm not winding her up here.
I can hear her. There's
Kirsty, rejoin back in because I'm no doing it to wind you up. I genuinely can't hear you.
She said she'll be back.
Right. Because I was going to shut.
That was weird.
I was going to
Must be
shut. I don't know what's happened there because she was talking and then I've totally lost her. And then I
dunno.
can't hear
Did
her.
you?
Kirsty.
Hello?
Like, I can hear you
Hello?
now, pal.
Hello.
Kirsty, I wasn't doing that to wind you up, pal. I genuinely had nothing coming through for you in the mixer. Nothing.
I thought you were just because I was
No.
trying to talk and I thought you were just blatantly talking
No.
at me, being pure rude as fuck, and I was like,
No.
"No,
No,
fucking listen to me."
no, that's how I was like, Kirsty, who have you got? Because like you're dead quiet through that part, and I was like, that's no Kirsty. You know what I mean? And
I
then
wasn't.
and
That's
that's how,
Martin that I kept trying to talk at you.
and that's how I was like, where the fuck's Kirsty?
To be honest,
Yeah,
Martin and Will were talking over you, and I only heard you just a little
the
bit.
chat couldn't hear
Then-
me either, so yeah, it definitely never picked up my mixer. I
Right.
don't know what
That
happened,
is
Kirsty.
bizarre.
Right, my fucking point was right. See if I'm Asuka and I can wrestle rings round everybody, and then they're going to pay 2, 3, 4, 5 million for Ronda Rousey, who's never been trained, is going to look so green as fuck. Why am I worried when I'm technically cheaper but a better talent? I'm not. It's like AJ Styles being worried
I was
about.
saying
anybody?
smaller. I was saying smaller talent. That's what I was meaning, smaller talent. No Asuka or like somebody like that. No Asuka.
Even then, if you're Alexa Bliss who can wrestle rings around her, what are you worried about?
Because
She can,
they'd
like,
see more
I
money.
love watching her fight.
They'd see
I
more
love-
money. I know, Kirsty, I totally get what you're saying, but that's what I'm saying. It's just that's
The
Stephanie
only
McMahon's
person
fucking thinking of it all.
well, she's an idiot then. She's going to spend a whole lot of money on nothing.
Aye,
Like,
exactly.
like the only person that's going to be worried, and I'm drawing a blank on her name, but there's a lassie in NXT now who was an MMA fighter that's come out to wrestling. She's
Fuck,
the only
yeah, I
one.
know you're
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
Shayna Baszler.
There you go. Like, she's the only one who might be like, this bitch is setting on my gimmick.
Aye,
Like,
but this
but
is why I
other
was
than
saying
her-
there's going to have the 4 horsewomen versus the 4 horsewomen because Baszler's one of them.
We'll
I
see.
And
suppose.
they already apparently filmed an angle at
The Mae Young Classic.
the Mae Young Classic.
Yep,
But
that's
that's the thing, is she can date all the angles in the world, but can she take a bump? Here's the important question.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because if she
See
can't
what-
bump, then she
see what
can't
happens,
work.
'cause that's what I was saying. Like, the people are still. I think it will happen. I'm not saying it's the right thing to happen, but I'm just saying I think it will happen because it's Stephanie McMahon.
Don't get me wrong, I'd like to see her come in and maybe like throw a few punches, maybe do a few things. But if they were like Ronda Rousey's going to come in and have a match, it would either be, it's going to be a Brock Lesnar match where she's just going to beat somebody up like he did Randy Orton, and she's just going to do hard blood and actually just go in and no pull punches properly.
I don't think she's as type like Brock Lesnar. I don't think she'd be as sick as that. Brock Lesnar's just a dick.
I mean,
But what else could she do?
She was more like a
do some
grappler in
holds
UFC,
and not-
wasn't he?
Yeah, exactly. She'll do some holds and not
Yeah,
cinch them in properly.
she was a grappler because what
Maybe
was her fighting style was it was judo. She wasn't like jiu-jitsu or anything. She was a judo fighter, so it was grapple and wrestle. So she could.
I mean,
in
maybe she
theory,
could
do
just
something.
put on a submission and she could have like 15-second matches. But I mean, how well was Goldberg for the fucking 10 months that it felt like he was here? Like, she's beautiful. She's a great fighter. But people seem to think that jumping from one to the other, because Brock Lesnar makes it look really easy, that it is really easy, and they're two completely different things.
I know.
And I don't think it would, unless she's been secretly training for like the last year since the last WrestleMania, unless she has been training for this, the idea of Ronda Rousey in WWE sounds amazing, but when you actually sit back and think about it, do you want to be putting your Lana in there with Ronda Rousey?
Well, that would never happen, let's be honest.
Well, none of it's going to happen, so it doesn't matter.
See what happens, that's all I'm saying. Just see what happens. It's like Martin said, a pig will fly by. Do you know what I mean?
By the way, I just noticed the new layout Wolf sent you, and your name, you can read it good. Kirsty, all good. My name, yeah, it's okay. Martin, a little squish.
Thanks for that. And also, it looks like Macton.
Anyhow, guys, I think we will call it there, because that's nearly an hour and 20 minutes we've done tonight. Which is not bad. It's not bad. We had good fucking Raws. We had great talking points tonight. Great talking points.
I think somebody fancies Kirsty. Look at the size of her name in that banner.
Everybody loves Kirsty.
No, I mean, like, once in there. Look, Kirsty, you've got the big font. Me and Flo have just been shouting.
Let me see.
That's because
on the main screen.
That's because of your names. You're telling me to change.
Your name's too big.
You change yours to McLean.
You've got the shortest name and it's got the biggest letters.
Change yours to McLean and Flo could change yours to Gruber free.
Change it to Gruber.
Well, you change yours to McLean. How funny will that be?
Glorious.
That'd be absolutely amazing. Amazing. But with that being said, I think we will bring the show to a close. I need to get my medicine anyhow and hopefully try and get some sleep. And not try
good luck with that.
Well, blame Flo. His name fucked me up. Hold on a second, right? Because I know Matt, he is like MMA through and through. Rousey has been a wrestling champion from the age of 14. Her only issue would be adjusting to the whole entertainment side, which I agree of it since the form of wrestling is more official. So yeah, because I knew, like I said, I knew her grapple style was wrestling and judo. It's something that's like, could she adjust to the entertainment side? That I think would be hard, but in ring, I don't know. Maybe like you said, Kirsty, if she's been training, no tell anybody, because let's be honest, would she go back to UFC? I don't think she would, because she kind of got found out when she fought two legit fighters. So it's one of the things we'll never know. We'll never know. I think Martin's right. I think you will get the one match, the four horsewomen MMA against the four horsewomen of wrestling. Anything after that is down to Stephanie McMahon. I think just me.
I mean, I'll take a couple, and again, if they do like a sort of thing, I worry that they're going to throw money at her because of her name, which she deserves. She's built her name up. Mm-hmm. If you can get the money, take it off them. Vince doesn't need it. Mm-hmm. But I just worry that, like Martin said, or like you said, will Stephanie be blinded by that name, and then it does take away further talent who are actually legitimately good?
I think knowing Stephanie McMahon and the fact Ronda Rousey's like one of her close friends, yeah, that's me being honest. Yeah, that's my worry. That's the worry I've got. It's like you've got your wrestlers there. Will they get overshadowed? That's my worry.
I mean, if
not to worry, it's not happening.
Like, if she makes the jump and it's good, and it's only for a couple of matches, then cool, gears next
It's not going to do any harm. Everybody wants good things.
But like, if they tried to bring her in like full time, no.
I don't think she would want a full time contract. See, it was a ham. I don't think
the money. She doesn't need the travel. She wants Hollywood.
I think the only thing that could happen is like they did at WrestleMania 31 with her and the Rock, or something similar like that. The promo, or if there's some GM later on here, like Stephanie was back then, and she's just going there, be there to slap.
See what happens. See, it's a long time away. Anyhow, we've still got nearly, we've still got under a year anyhow before the next Mania. So with that being said, guys, please like and share the video. Let everybody know about this amazing show tonight. We had amazing callers, we had amazing talking points, really good show, really great Raw and SmackDown. There was not a lot of bad points we could have brought up because they done what they had to do, which is a rare thing for the two shows, but hey, it happened. So guys, I will be back tomorrow.
After that shitty paper.
Oh yes, exactly, after that shitty pay-per-view. Once again, I want to thank, should we go back to UFC match fixing because they're probably none, take 12% of the purse. Ah, right, no worries, Mac, no worries. So if you need your MMA stuff, ask Mac. I mean,
MMA and UFC.
Yeah, Mac knows his stuff. So, guys, that being said, I will be back tomorrow with more David Cage sadness. I don't know what time it, but I will be back.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going to do it again?
I'm going to do it again. I'm going to have to finish the game because I want to see why it was so bad. And I will start a new
Just
game.
use Wikipedia.
You already know!
Because I guessed the ending, but I don't know. I guessed who the ghost is, but I don't know the rest. Plus, I'm a trophy hunter, and I've started one video.
You don't have to know.
I need the rest. I need the rest in the channel. I need to do it, and I will bring tomorrow night as well. White Knight, an indie horror game, very artistic, very beautiful style horror game. I can't wait to debut that on the channel. So that'll be good to bring. That will be good. So that being said, guys,
it's going to be glorious.
It will be glorious. It will be glorious. That being said, guys, I've been Will.
And I've been Kirsty.
I've been Flo.
And I've been asking Channing Tatum to play me in a film about my life. Figure he does everything else, so I might as well.
Oh well.
If he was alive, mate, I'd want Charles Bronson.
Thanks.
I mean,
That's been moving it off.
I'll end up being Eric Bana and straight to TV anyway.
Oh, fuck. Let him run about with his fucking toupee on.
If you ever think Eric Bana, think of that one scene in Chopper where he hits his girlfriend and her mother and then goes, "Look what you've done! Look what you've gone and done! Your mum's upset!"
Oh, fuck. Right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Martin, Flo, and Kirsty will be back next Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will catch you next
Take care, folks.
Bye.
Whee!
Bye.
See ya.